Did Nero truly persecute Christians? Imagine a city in chaos, a fire burning for days, and the blame falling on a small religious group. That's what happened in Rome around the year 60 of the Common Era. Nero was the Roman emperor at the time, and his name is linked with many stories, both of grandeur and cruelty. But did he really target Christians, or is that just a story built over time? Let's find out. After a terrible fire destroyed much of Rome, Nero faced a lot of criticism. Some believed he started the fire himself to rebuild the city his way. To divert blame, Nero accused the Christians, who were a tiny but growing community. At that time, Christians refused to worship the Roman gods or the emperor, which made them suspicious and even hated by many Romans. Nero's response was brutal. Records say he ordered Christians to be tortured and killed in public ways. Some were burned alive, others crucified, and some were thrown to wild animals in the arena. There are stories that Nero used Christians as human torches to light his gardens at night, though some details might be exaggerated. The leaders of the Christian community, like Peter and Paul, are believed to have been executed during this period. The Roman historian Tacitus, writing a few decades later, confirms that Nero blamed Christians for the fire and punished them harshly. Tacitus called Christians hated for their abominations, which shows how Roman society viewed them. Other writers like Suetonius also mention punishments, but they don't always say why. Some early Christian writers used Nero's cruelty to show how brave their martyrs were. Modern historians, however, think the scale of the persecution might have been less widespread than some stories suggest. Still, the event set a pattern for future persecutions of Christians in the Roman Empire. From the Roman point of view, Nero's actions were probably a political move. Blaming Christians helped him shift attention away from himself during a crisis. Because Christians refused to worship Roman gods or the emperor, they became easy targets when Rome was in trouble. So, Nero's persecution was both about punishing a group he saw as a threat and about protecting his reputation. In the end, it's clear that Nero did persecute Christians after the fire, but the extent and brutality of it might have been exaggerated over time. What remains certain is that this event marked the beginning of a long history of tension between the Roman state and Christian communities.